Well, good afternoon, YouTube. This is my part 2, just an update video. So, a while ago now, I don't even know, 4 months ago or so, I put these puppies on the truck, on mine. Bilstein 5100s, front and rear. These had the Chinese frickin' Bidgie shocks on here. I think I did a review video, and then I think I deleted it because it just wasn't very good. And I should be using my gimbal, but you know, I'm not fond of the software for the gimbal that you have to use or whatever to use the buttons on the thing. That's kind of sucky. So I apologize if the video is a little shaky. I'm also using YouTube's video app, which we shall see how that does. So on the red truck, I put these on a long time ago now, as you can see by the rust. Those are the Rancho. I couldn't even tell you the number of them now. They have the little knob on them to adjust them at the bottom there. Right there. Little red knob. And I'll compare those against the factory shocks on Dad's LBZ there. So, I was leery. I first put the shocks on the LBZ there, and they were stiff as a rock. The rear, at least. The rear was just, there was no movement. You could bounce on the truck. It would not move. It was miserable. I was like, people are ranting and raving about these Bilsteins, man, and they just ride like shit. Well, and then you got these ones, which aren't bad. They aren't bad, but they aren't Bilsteins. I can say that. Those shocks have broken in on that truck. They are very nice. And let me say, they are the luxury of the German engineered shocks. They dang near belong on a BMW 7 Series. They are comfortable. I had these tires on that truck, so 285/75 16s instead of the 20-inch rims. And with the Bilstein shocks, I drove all the way to Michigan and back. It was comfortable. Those Michelins just glided over everything, and so did the shocks combined. It was just beautiful. Obviously, with the 20-inch rims, it rides a little bit stiffer, but it's when you hit potholes and whatnot, it absorbs a lot of it. A lot of it. And these ones aren't bad. Obviously, they're adjustable. I haven't really found on the front now. I think I found with the front end down a comfortable spot for those, but the back I cannot seem to dial that in. Obviously, when I want to tow something, I crank them up, but when I'm just cruising around, which is most of the time now with this truck, I have not found a good setting for the rear. I mean, especially with these leaf springs, I mean, it threw me through a loop on those because with the standard leaf spring kit, like what's on the my LBZ, these are the heavy duty ones. I don't know, you probably find them on a basic 3500 HD versus these ones. So it's one less spring, but that one spring makes a world of difference. That's why the back end's so high. But yeah, it's kind of, I have not found a comfortable spot for the rear. Too soft, and you get a lot of bouncing in the rear end. Not like bouncing, but like when you go over bumps, the back end does that. You can feel it. And I just have not found a comfortable spot with those. So, factory shocks, garbage. I can tell you, they get the job done. If you're looking for something cheap, you can probably find them halfway cheap online. But they're garbage. They ride like junk, stiff, rock hard, which is fine. If you're you buy a new truck, like, you know, say you bought this truck brand new, 180,000 miles, they're still good. That's how freaking uncomfortable they are. They just don't have much give to them. Dad's LLY, the 05 LLY, the gray truck, that one has the original shocks on there, 285,000 miles. The front end's a little springy. It's kind of lost it back there, and probably the rear has too, so they're shot, but they go the distance. That is for sure. And obviously neither of us have owned a set of Bilsteins until now. And I've only put, I don't know, 5,000 miles on those shocks. So, yeah, there's no longevity that I know of. But the factory shocks will get you the distance. At least in our experience, which is 210,000 miles. 178,000 miles or whatever it is now, and 285,000 miles. They will carry you down the road, but they ride like shit. Bilsteins, man, that's the way to go. It doesn't have to be a long video to say that they ride good. The quality is there, and it is just comfortable. People are like, why did I wait so long to do this upgrade? Because it is infinitely worth it. Emphasize it. Worth it. 100%. So if you're tired of your ride and you can't figure out what shocks to go with, trust me, get some Bilsteins. Now, of course, my taste is different from yours. I'm an old school Cadillac float kind of guy, and these shocks are about as close as you're going to get on these trucks as far as I'm concerned for the price point. You can buy a set of Fox double reservoir shocks. That's what I was originally looking at, because I don't know, they seemed appealing, but the price, $700-800 for a set of shocks? I don't think so. That is excessively expensive, and if they don't give me the ride quality, I'd be pissed. But I took a shot. The Bilsteins were cheaper than the Ranchos, and I'm happier with those than I am with these. And I do like the idea of having adjustability, but not that much over the cost, I guess. And people have had problems with those knobs freezing up, and to be honest, this one's gotten a little bit like that. I did put anti-seize on the knobs and everything. I took the knobs off, anti-seized everything before I put them on there. And if I want to turn them up, I just got to turn them down before I turn them up, and that loosens them up, and they're good to go. So, but these Ranchos have taken me probably 40,000 miles or so. So they've done good so far, other than the fact they look like rotten pieces of garbage now. But they are lifetime warranty as well as the Bilsteins, I believe. But it's, yeah, I'm not lifetime warranty in the sense once they wear out, they'll replace them for free. More of manufacturer defects. I'm sure these are the same way. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe these actually have a real lifetime warranty. But for the money you're paying, Bilstein 5100s is the way to go. Guaranteed. Satisfaction, in my opinion. So, and I will not guarantee you any kind of money, but you know what I'm saying. It is well worth it. It definitely is. So, yeah. That's a quick little review video. Get yourself a set of Bilsteins. I guarantee you will be happy with it. It tows like a dream. Soft as can be, especially when you get a load in the bed. Holy Hannah, it's like you're driving a Cadillac, I tell you. So, more of a modern day, of course, the float, but it gets you pretty close. So that's definitely nice. And I don't know if you got a set of Ranchos like mine. If you want to tell me a story about yours, you know, please feel free in the comments, because I was all excited about them when I first got them. I figured, man, I can have super duper soft shocks and whatnot, but soft doesn't equate to a better ride when you can't adjust the other factors. Yeah, you turn them down to get them soft, but you can't, was it the rebound or something? You can't tune that stuff. And so it's too soft, it's bouncy and all that good stuff. So whereas the Bilsteins are pretty well finely tuned, it's really nice. So anyway, I appreciate you watching, and you know, if you like the video, click like, and I don't ask you to subscribe if you don't want to. You know, some people will do what the person says. If you want to subscribe, then feel free. It's your free will. Please do whatever. If you feel like you enjoy my videos enough to click it, you know, but I'm not going to beg for it. I would much rather have loyal subscribers that want to subscribe to see the channel, the projects, all that good stuff continue on, and hopefully my video quality gets better. I've actually got a camera coming tomorrow, so we'll see how that does. But truck goes in for repair tomorrow. I will keep you guys updated on what's going on with that, and hopefully it'll look a million times better and not have racing stripes up top. That'll definitely be nice. But yeah, thanks for watching, and God bless.